Hello students, welcome to this ethics class. Now we will discuss 2018 3B. Again, before watching this video, attempt this question at least once on your own. Then only you will benefit more. In looking for people to hire, you look for three qualities: integrity, intelligence and energy. If they do not have the first, the other two will kill you. Warren Buffett. What do you understand by this statement in the present day scenario? Explain. So you need to explain what you understand by this. You need to give as many examples as possible. Again, regarding if there is no integrity, if you have only intelligence and energy, what could happen? So let us see. Without integrity, individuals spending intelligence and energy would lead to disastrous consequences. Example: spreading misinformation and hatred with false and manufactured sources, facts and arguments with intelligence and creativity. So if you see, misinformation is not spread easily. They use lot of manufacturing of facts. They use lot of arguments even though they are not true. They tend to appeal to your emotions, to the biases you already have. They tend to appeal to the biases you already have. They tend to create false narratives. They tend to generate false sources. So they use lot of creativity and intelligence in spreading misinformation. And energy of a company, CEO or entrepreneur would be spent on crony capitalism, restrictive trade practices, consumer misleading, adulterated products, etc., and not on innovation, efficiency and competition. So if you have integrity, you will spend your energy and intelligence on innovation, efficiency and competition. If you do not have integrity, you will only try to make money via any means. You don't care whether it is ethical or whether you want to thrive on innovation and competition. Then companies would rely on restrictive trade practices. They rely on crony capitalism. They rely on consumer misleading, adulterated products, etc. to make money. So again, here integrity is very important. Public servants would spend energy and creativity on corruption, nepotism, centralization, creating opacity, creating poor work culture, etc. in public offices, instead of addressing this with creativity and effort. So instead of addressing all these issues with creativity and intelligence and energy, they try to create more issues with intelligence and energy if they do not have integrity. So cyber security crimes, drug trafficking networks, shell companies, hawala, tax avoidance, fake currency and other white collar crimes based on intelligence would also increase instead of right livelihoods and spending intelligence on preventing crimes. So instead of spending your intelligence on reducing crimes, instead of having a right livelihood, you would spend your time on all these crimes if you do not have integrity and you have only intelligence and energy. Again, science could result in nuclear proliferation, mass surveillance like China, space warfare, etc., instead of peaceful use and progress of civilization. Again, science could lead to disastrous consequences if there is no integrity. Paid news, agenda propagation, etc. would increase instead of honest reporting, investigation and journalism, affecting independent press and public discourse. Even freedom of speech and expression, independent press and public discourse would seriously be affected if there is no integrity, if there is only intelligence and energy. Even independent journalism and investigation would be seriously affected. So it comes to around 160 words. So you need to explain via a variety of examples, because only by example you are trying to show that I have understood this issue, I have understood this statement properly, because I have seen the examples of this statement in many places. Everywhere I look, I find many such examples where without integrity, if only intelligence and energy is spent, it has resulted into disastrous consequences. That is what you are trying to show. So that is all. Try to write as many examples and try to write the examples that are close to you, because ethics is a very subjective paper. You can write your answer in a variety of ways. So that is all. Thank you.